Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. Which one is that? Okay, one of my streams. That's Twitter. For some reason, Twitter is offline. So what we will do is we will remove it from Twitter, and then we'll bring it back. We'll add it now. Let's add it now to Twitter. See how that plays out. Now, no, once again, no good. All right. So I will bring it over here. Guess Twitter's a no go tonight. Twitter is a no go. So we're bringing it to the Facebook group tonight. How's that sound? There we go. We are up and running. All right, we're gonna have a little fun tonight. I see how the narratives have been changing. I've been telling you guys, man, you put too much emphasis on people who pretty much are what they trying to claim others to be, narrative pushers. We're gonna get to that in a second. Um, the Bud Crawford joint. Kind of excited now, man. 8 days away, man. David Benavidez comes in at 169. I want to talk about that a little bit because at the end of the day, the narratives have been changed. At the end of the day, right? 169. Can he make? Can he make 168? You feel me? I'm excited now, man. 8 days away, man. Even though it's not a title fight, that's why that doesn't really hold weight. But if he does get the shot against Canelo, that's unacceptable. 169. That's unacceptable. And that is a lack of professionalism. And this is not the first time nor the second. He has lost his title on the scale. So maybe he has outgrown the weight. He is a big, large dude, man. He's a large dude. Still trying to make that weight. We also got the Magia, Rosado. Both of them came in under 160. Another great fight. But yes, the Bud Crawford press conference, Zoom call, whatever you want to call, it was good. They got less than 200 tickets left. 200 tickets left. You see, I'm going to say this, right? They're not speaking on that. You know why? Because getting back to the number one topic right here, the narratives have changed, man. It's come out that Canelo has done 800 up to 800 plus pay-per-views. All the narrative pushes, right? They want to change the narrative now. Some saying, I seen a video where they said he didn't do that number. The boxing scene, which reported that, is owned by CBS, which owns Showtime and the boxing scene. So, they're already starting the narratives. But I say this, right? It's no different between the narratives that y'all push for y'all favorite fighters. So if that's the case, you're getting the taste of your own poison. But it doesn't matter whether it's 800, 700, 600. It's still more than what you guys have been pushing. I say you guys, the guys that call themselves the pushers of the culture for the black fighters. It's more than what any of these black fighters are doing. And I hate to, put it out there like that on some race shit, but it's, you guys been pushing that narrative that certain fighters are superstars and they're not. Because the numbers, this dude been off the pay-per-view scene since, I believe, a Triple G fight. He comes back, goes up against the UFC and puts up the numbers he did. Now you have these guys that you got like Tank Davis. I stated that earlier. did two. His highest is 230. 230. Canelo allegedly did 800. I seen this guy post a narrative talking about Earl Spence could add to Canelo's pay-per-view numbers. Maybe, maybe not. Earl Spence's highest is four and some change with Mikey Garcia. That's nowhere close to 800,000. So give or take. Just say Earl carried that whole four himself, which he didn't. You add the four to the eight, that's 1.2. That's still good, but I don't think Earl carried the four. Mikey is Mexican. A lot of Mexicans bought that. What's the name? And to be honest with you, all you got to do is look at the other opponents. When he fought Sean Porter, he didn't do four. He did three. When he fought Danny Garcia, he didn't do four again. He did three. So, go to show you, man. See these guys, they get caught up with these YouTube guys, right? They get caught up listening to these YouTube guys who tell them they can help they can help their career. That they can help their career. They can do this for these guys. Yeah, only thing they doing is helping themselves. Now they got you guys looking goofy. My bad. Yeah, I was on a phone call right there. But back to what I was saying about how they're moving the goalposts now. Because see, the narratives that they've been pushing for I don't know forever. Now they're looking like what they are, man. Narrative pushers. Because this dude just blew them out their frame over there, man. And while I'm on this, before I switch to another topic, I want to say this: he's going to bleed them dry over there now. He's going to bleed them dry, and deservingly so, because he's gonna break their budget in half, more than half, and he should. That's why you have these guys now trying to push their narratives. But you're gonna see. Pay attention. Pay attention. You're listening to yours truly, Showtime Sizzle, the source. I am the source. But pay attention. Now you're gonna see who really controls shit. See, these dudes always wanted to push narratives that this one or that one was in power. No, they're not. They never was. Because the fighters that been underneath him forever, ever, none of them even never came close to receiving a guaranteed purse that Canelo did. Now, if Canelo does come back and do another fight by fight deal with them, watch how he kills their budget once again in May. In May. Now let's shift. jump over to David Benavidez. Let me try to get the actual weigh in up. I gotta get my disclaimer ready because dude came in. Because at the end of the day, the narratives have been changed. He came in at 169. Now, if this was a championship fight, he would have had an hour or whatever to lose that, but he's over the 168 limit, man. That's not good, man. That's not good at all, man. That is not good. Man, my bad, man. Phone, phone is always ringing. My bad, man. All right, but listen, let me get back to what I was saying. I can't. It's so hard to cook or drop the sauce when you constantly got to take calls, right? But will he be able to make the weight, man? Will he be able to make the weight? Like I said, if he was fighting Canelo, this was a title fight, he would have had to drop that weight, that pound. That's a big pound, man. 169. 169. That's not cool, man. Especially on the eve of, you trying to make a statement at home to secure that fight. We gotta just wait to see what happens. Wait to see what happens. I might be going to the gym in a little while. I don't know. We got fights tomorrow. That rain kind of messed me up, man. That's why you can see me. I'm in here busting down the tea right now. A hot lemon tea. But I had to come on and give y'all some sauce. Like only y'all can. But yeah, man, I see the game has changed. The narrative pushes somewhat out the limbo, bro. Yeah, out the limbo. I've been watching videos today, and they're just off, right? They're off. Like I seen the guy, right? Yo, just report the news, man. Report with the news. Manoa Hopkins had came out and made a statement, but that's how you can tell who the certain fighter narrative pushes are, right? They got upset. Yeah, you got to say what it is. Manoa Hopkins came out and said that Earl Spence should stay away from Terrence Crawford for 2 years. So now I see these narrative pushers. Hold on, I need a tissue. Now, yes, the narrative pushers was upset because Bernard Hopkins came out and said that Earl Spence should stay away from Terrence Crawford for 2 years. So now they want to say it's strap season. It should have been strap season, man. Like nobody wants to hear that no more. That he's ready to move up, and nobody wants to hear that. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not. Yeah, you know what? Preach that to your pulpit, to your congregation. Those of us out here that are real free men that just report the news or report the facts, we're not trying to hear that no more. Now, that's the narrative y'all want to push that. Oh, he has 2 fights left. And yeah, I bet he does have 2 fights left in the division because he sees what's going on. The wolves are on his heels. You got the Ortiz kid. You got the Ennis kid. You got Bud. Like, yo, it is what it is now. The writing's been on the wall. He wants to hang out with sexual predators, allegedly. You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yes, and I said it. So what? Whoever don't like it, kick rocks, keep it skipping, smash the dislike button. Don't matter. We report the news over here. You know, dude is a frequent traveler. They hang out together, and allegedly, my man caught a sexual assault charge. So you are a reflection of the company you keep. It is what it is. Yes, the source has said it. If you don't like it, kick rocks and keep it skipping. Keep it skipping.
When I say amplifiers, I'm talking about the people that's in our life that amplify what we got going on, whatever it may be. I don't care what relationship, I don't care if it's a business we starting, I don't care what we got going on. These people is going to amplify us through encouragement. It's not always about finance. Sometimes it's about people that's going to pass the word that you got something going on, or they're going to encourage you during a moment that you really need the encouragement, or they're going to empower when you need to be empowered. We got to start connecting with amplifiers, and we got to start identifying the amplifiers that's in our life, connect with them, respect them, appreciate them, and keep it moving because they're going
Yes, amplifiers, and that same thing applies the other way. That's why I just stated what I stated. You know, if you're around somebody who allegedly is a sexual predator, you're around somebody who doesn't have the best of reputations, you know that is a reflection on you also. And I am learning that with this podcast thing, you know. And like I said, shout out to the top ranked people, man. Excellent Zoom call today. That's what it is, man. But yes, as we move on, major news. Not boxing news, football news. John Gruden is allegedly going to sue the NFL and Roger Goodell for ruining his career. You see how white people play it out? You see how white people play it out? He is suing the NFL. They made him resign amidst the Texas and bigotry and, uh, homophobic. Woo, look at the vocabulary with the source now. Homophobic texts and emails, allegedly. But now he is suing the Masters League. Yes, that's what we call the NFL over here. The Masters League. The NFL is a league of slave owners, modern day slave owners, but the slaves are paid very well. But you're not paid very well for long because the NFL stands for not for long. You know, not for long. The average career in the NFL is what it is. NFL, not for long. But John Gruden has come out and said he's going to sue the NFL and Roger Goodell. And I'm going to show you where I am referencing this from. I just posted this in the group, in the show source group. I will show you that. Yeah, I'll probably be at the gym in a little while. That's what we do. We go to the gym around here, the actual boxing gym. You know, and I've been going live lately. Normally I don't do that. I just been on my, I just been on my ish. So I've been going live. You know, just because I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I just like doing stuff just to do it, just to prove a point. Sometimes because like I said, you get all these people that claim they love boxing, they want to do this, they do that. But then when you expose them to actual real boxing, they get what they turn into what they are. You know. Yes, let's go here. Last active 28 minutes ago. That couldn't have been me. Yes, it might have been me. I posted. Yeah, here it is right here. See, breaking news. John Gruden sues the NFL and Roger Goodell. You see, like, listen, that's what they do. That is one of the oldest tricks in the book. See, he sued Roger Goodell personally, as well as suing the NFL. One of the oldest tricks in the book. He's going to get something out of this via Roger or the NFL. That's one of the oldest tricks in the book. He sued this man personally. Personally. Yes, you see this out. This was Bud Crawford fight, man. These dudes tried to push that narrative, man. They wanted to give y'all that narrative that this fight wasn't going to sell. Cause you know it is. Dudes are like, at the end of the day, it's a lot of haters. They're not even haters. It's just sad because see, dudes be wanting to do stuff and they're not doing it. You know why they're not doing it? For whatever reason. They probably sold their soul a long time ago. And when you sell your soul, you gotta take what you sell your soul for. You know? You gotta take what you sell your soul for. Well, it just is what it is. Dudes out here, they hated on. They tried to do the smear campaign on the Bud and Porter fight so bad that that fight actually only has 200 tickets left. But you're gonna get the guys to come out and say, "Oh yeah, they're lying." Whoop-de whoop, whoop-de whoop. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anytime it's top rank or it's the other side, it's always lies. But now, had this been a Al Heyman PBC fight, all these pro PBC guys, it wouldn't have been that, man. See, I come to that realization doing this over the years and just sitting back, like I said, man, two eyes, two ears, just sitting back and just watching the narratives that play out. I want to get to a funny video now that I'm in the group. I don't know if this is really Anthony Joshua, but he was quoting Mo 3 song outside. Well, a Mo 3 feature song. Let me see if I could get to that. Yeah, I gotta go through a lot of this irrelevant stuff. Yeah, look, they go my baby. Look, gym babies, man. See, we in the gym. That was yesterday, man. See that? Look, that's right. See how I can show you how I can expose people, right? This has only been seen by 9 people. You share this in one of these boxing groups that claim that got thousands and thousands of people. They will not acknowledge it, but they claim they like boxing. Can't make this shit up, yo. Look at Jahad Tucker's defense. How many people seen this? Excuse me. Yeah, that was Jahad Tucker. Look, this is only seen by one. This kid is going to be a world champion. I know. Each y'all love that as me. I know it eats you up. It does. You know what? We come to understand that now. We come to understand that, man. That it eats y'all up. That it's me winning. Because a lot of people look at it like this. Yo, if I don't support, yo, he won't make it. Oh, nah, you won't make it. You won't make it. You know, you won't make it because regardless if you support or not, there's actual people that support, right? And there's actual people that support that are way more influential than some of y'all. That's what you don't understand, and what you don't grasp is the people that are influential that support, right? And you see what how it's moving and grooving, and when you start elevating you just you don't look down on people, but it's just like you look at certain shit and be like, yo, dog, you was never there. You know? Yeah, you gonna tell me, oh, yo, I see you, such and such. Really? How? You was never there. How did you see? What did you see? Oh yeah, you see the growth. You see that. But did you? Come on, man. It's consistency over here. Consistency always kills everything. Like I said, this is 247. 247 strong. And I know people will say, damn, yo, why are you still doing it? You don't get views and likes. But did you just see I was on a Zoom call with Bob Arum, Terrence Crawford, all type of high level execs at top rank. But yet, like you just said, I don't do views and likes. I got to be doing something right. Hopefully, y'all caught that sauce and it didn't go over your head. And I'm gonna say this too, right? Um, I didn't see none of the guys that do the crazy numbers in there around that. That's what goes to show you. See, a lot of these streams, subs, followers don't really mean a thing. If you're not kicking no real substance, you're not talking no sauce. What are you really doing? See, I've been trying to tell y'all this, man. YouTube, this whole shit right here is weirdoville. Bunch of weirdos. Yes, like I just said, this is weirdoville. How are y'all hearing me? This is weirdoville, but yeah, like for all those guys that I just named that I said do crazy numbers, I didn't see none of them in the Zoom meeting. But yet they're gonna get on here and they're gonna push a narrative about the Bud Crawford Sean Porter fight. Mark my word, they will. They definitely will, because you know why? They're haters. That tea is good. Man, I gotta get this Seymour send me, man. I gotta be ready for tomorrow. You know, big fights, man. For the guys, Nas, K. Sean. Man, I need to be ready. I can't be dealing with this. My wife brought home some type of shit, man. Man, normally I'm like Wolverine. I shake shit quick, man. I shake shit quick. That's why I don't know if I'm gonna go to the gym tonight, man. I need to break this. Yes, break this down. See, I got my hot tea in me. You're rocking on your truly Showtime Sizzle. Yes, man. The narrative pushers are in trouble, man. Damn. Yes, the narrative pushers are in trouble. Yeah, who do you like tomorrow, man? Who do you like tomorrow in these fights? Yeah, 800. Yep. Yep. 800 is the number. But yo, I was just speaking on that. How you got the naysayers that saying it's six. They're already hating on Canelo, man. Yeah, they're already hating on Canelo, man. Because they know Canelo's gonna wipe the budget out over there at the PBC. They already know that. You have some people making it seem like Al Heyman was the genius to get him over there. Now Al Heyman don't want him over there like that, man, because he's killing. Listen. Al Heyman don't pay his star fighters combine that, man. When he paid Canelo on one shot deal, he don't want that. Yeah, I do too, man. Cause why? Listen, why would that you see that article that we posted yesterday, that I posted yesterday? Why would they come out and say he did 2.2 million? That was a valid website, and that dude is a valid beat writer. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Is Canelo not happy? Not helping out PBC by going there, never getting doing. Yeah, what he's doing is he's controlling. He's controlling their their network doing those numbers because, like I was mentioning before you got on, Earl Spence's highest is 4 and some change with Mikey Garcia. Canelo just did 8 with Caleb Plant, allegedly. Tank Davis's highest is 230 with Leo Santa Cruz. The only other fighter coming close or doing those type of numbers Canelo did was Deontay Wilder, but he did that with Tyson Fury. And the trilogy fight was 600. The second fight almost did 1 million. I think it did close to 900. But Wilder's damaged goods now. Damaged goods, you said. I mean that PPV was like 80. So 800K bought it's that 64 million plus 16 million from the gate. Yeah, man. 80 million, a boatload of cash. That's why they gave him 40. He got half of that, guaranteed. They knew they were gonna get it back, man. Damn. Yo, these fighters over there are on mute, man. Yo, when I tell you they're on mute over there, like they're so-called stars, they're headliners, they're on mute. Because like I was getting into it yesterday, man. They're looking like wanksters, bro. They're looking like, Canelo came over there and just clean. Yeah, basically what he did, right? Since we're talking business, he merged the companies, right? But he's like, he was just so big that he just swallowed a company up. That's why I call him Thanos, the block invader. Yo, that's why I call him Thanos, the block. He went over there. Listen, for the last couple of years, that's why I see Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford should have fought, man. They should have fought. See, now that like the YouTube goofers that was manipulating him and trying to tell him what they could do for him. They got him looking just loopy, man, right now. Like, dog, you was supposed to take the fight with Crawford. Now, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like where his career is at right now. He's gonna have to hope he could get a Canelo fight. Because the money Canelo's gonna tie up so much money over there. So much money, man. Man. See these goof tube and narrative pushers, they're not giving you that, man. They don't want to give you that. They don't want to really tell you the what, what, man. These dudes is in trouble, man. That's why, yo, listen, man. Him and Bud Crawford should have fought, man. Like, well, they can keep pushing their narratives. They can keep saying this, trying to make him seem like he's bigger than what he is. Nah, he's in trouble, man. He's in trouble because if Canelo did the numbers that they said he did, yo, he's the big fish, man. He's the big fish, man. They're not even trying, man. Listen, that dude is controlling. Yo, he merged the companies, man. Who do you think would win, Bud versus Spence? Man, I don't even want to see the fight no more, man. To be honest, it's like I wanted to see it years ago, man. Before the accident, you know, before the eye injury, before alleged all the drinking and everything else that they allege Spence does. I would have loved to have seen it then. It's too much, now that Earl Spence isn't Earl Spence no more. You feel what I'm saying? So that asterisk will always be over that fight. But I would have loved to seen it when. Well, you got to do your homework, man, on this. I would have loved to seen it when when they said, "Yo, get a belt." Bud beat Jeff Horn. I would have loved to have seen it then when they both was hot before Earl, went the path that he went, partying and crashing and eye injuries and more partying allegedly, because now it's like, I don't know if you remember, they met up, I think it was 2017, 2018 at a Maurice Hooker fight in Oklahoma. Man, I would have loved to seen it then. I would have had to seen it then. And do you know if they would have fought then, right? Because they was hot, but like they was letting the narrative pushers, all these people who don't really know shit, fuck the flow up. And now look what has happened. Now, do you know if they would have fought and then ran it back to like Wilder Fury? You know how big both of them would be right now? They probably would garner, if not the same amount of money that Canelo was garnering, but at least a handsome ransom, more than what they getting. Like Bud is getting what? 6 million for the Crawford fight. I mean, for the Porter fight, Porter's getting four. It's a $10 million fight. Just imagine if him and Earl Spence fought a couple times. They were both pound for pound, the pound for pound list. You know how much they will probably garner? Man, blown opportunity, man. But hey, what do I know? What do I know, man? I know they got them young boys on their heels now. I know that. I know them young boys is on their heels, and I know they don't like to hear me tell the source, the truth. It is what it is. See, I'm not gonna get on here and paint a narrative, push a narrative. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I am a true free man. I can speak what I want to speak. You don't have a big enough checkbook. We don't do the super chats over here. We don't do the donations over here for me to keep lying. And like that's what, see, when these dudes that do that, their channels have zero credibility in the game. Zero credibility, because it's like, dog, you're not even biased. You're pushing the narrative. Like, push the news. Push the news. Give your opinion. Virgin Boots coming for, but yeah, yo, and that's the game. That's the game. They're the young lions, man. That's the game. That's why they should have fought. And hopefully, them two are paying attention. They do not follow the footsteps of these two. These dudes are in their 30s. They haven't fought once. Haven't fought once, man. Man. Yo, we'd be lucky if we get them to fight in the Legends League. Word. But like I said, that fight doesn't have the same aura no more, man. The aura is gone. in that fight, man. Because, like I said, man, Earl Spence is like damaged goods, man. People don't want to admit it, but yo, car accidents, detached retinas, it's not the same no more, man. It's just not, man. If I got to be the one to say it, so what? I'm gonna say it. Like I'm gonna say it. I like this Mongia fight tomorrow. Canelo was younger than both Bud and Spence. Yeah, he been a pro since 16. Since 16, man. 16. Let me see how my audio was sounding. I just moved the damn. 16, man. Oh, we sounding good. I had to make sure that was sounding good. Yeah, Canelo been fighting. He's gonna rape the PBC dry right now. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna say this, right? If he made 40 and they paid what's his name? Caleb playing 10. He'll get Charlo for 8. And yeah, Charlo's so thirsty, he'll take 8. Whoa. He'll take man, Canelo about to bleed them dry over there, man. He about to bleed them dry. That's why I was playing the clip from the Mac, man. Al Heyman said, I choose you. Al Heyman did them dirty, yo. Dirty. Word, Charlo was thirsty. Well, see, nobody wants to speak that. Your head takes 6. That's a fact, man. Dudes is thirsty. If you look, they fought a pay-per-view card for 1.2 million. All these dudes are lying. All these dudes are lying. All these dudes are lying. Say that they did this, that, and the third. What, Narina? What? Yeah, 6 million. Now don't pull it. Don't pull it. She'll go out on her own. Don't close the door. Now you can close it. Yeah, it takes 6 million. Man, he's thirsty. They all thirsty over there for a Canelo fight. It's sad. Instead of them fighting one another, building their own shit up. But yeah, they don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing. That's why you younger fighters coming up underneath these guys, man. Pay attention, man, and keep marching. Keep marching and keep stepping. Keep marching and keep stepping. You know? Keep marching and keep stepping. And you know? And the more you fight like your rival, the better it is for both of y'all. You know, especially if they're competitive fights. Look at Wilder Fury. They gave us 3 epic battles. They're already talking about the last fight is gonna get fight of the year. Fight of the year. And as you can see, Fury, he really ain't trying to fight no more. He's set for life now off of those 3 fights. Wilder, on the other hand, who knows? Who knows? Like his ego is bruised, bro. He has such a big ego. You know, for so long he was thought to be unbeatable, knocking everything out. Then basically 3 fights straight, he got beat up. He got outboxed the first fight. He landed his massive punch, sat him down. Fury got the long count. They called it a draw. The second fight, steamrolled. Accused of cheating. Third fight, great battle. Went out on the shield like he wanted to. But they made a fortune. A fortune right now. Fury's He's not in no rush to come back, man. And I don't blame him, because it's about with the heavyweights. Once you get that title, it's about getting the biggest payday. The biggest payday would have been Joshua, but Joshua got clipped. So now that's, not on the table, man. But like I said, hey, what do I know, man? Just come on here, shoot the breeze a little. Well, let me go back over here and show y'all this, man. This was epic for me. Today, 2 days before I close out, I want to let y'all know, man. Don't be afraid to start your own channel. Don't be afraid to have your own voice. Don't be afraid to not buy streams. Just come on and just talk your sauce, talk your ish. Cause look what it can lead you to. Look what it can lead you to. You see that? That is me right there in a Zoom call with Bud Crawford, Bob Aaron, my man Evan. Yes, you see that, man? All because I didn't go away from my brand. All because of this right here too. I believe. Have not commanded you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not discourage, for Lord, your God will be with you wherever you go. See, I'm going to close on that, man. But I wanted that to soak in. You see where I was at today in that Zoom call? Bud Crawford Zoom call, 8 days out. And you see that powerful scripture I just read to you? I'm going to read it one more time. Because that's what it's about, man. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. You see that? Like, it's times doing this. It might just be one person, nobody in here. But God is always with me. You hear this door? Close this door, man. I say that to say this. Sometimes it's going to be a lonely, long battle. But as long as you see the end of the tunnel, you will always get there. We're going to close on that. Everybody be great. Enjoy your Friday evening. Stay safe. Always keep God first. And use the naysayers. That's what they are. Naysayers. And when you do get up and you do start shining, say, like their name, naysayers. Nah, 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 nah. You know the vibes. I holla.